Good Saturday morning, everybody. Cecil Pearson Jr. coming at you here live on YouTube with a very special edition. This is not a minister message per se. I will not be preaching. I am, however, going to be discussing a few things that you need to make certain of if you're along the Gulf Coast. Now, Hurricane Ida is scheduled to hit Sunday. Now, that's tomorrow. Folks, if you're not out of the Louisiana Gulf Coast range around Alabama, Mississippi, and the Gulf Coast of Texas, you need to go now. Don't be one of these people that says, I'm going to ride it out. Don't do that. Hello, Diego, Thomas, Firestorm, Brian, Lynn, Grim, Sister Chrissy, Brother Bud. Don't be one of these people now that say, oh, I'm just going to ride it out. Don't do that. Let me tell you what you do when you do that. You're a selfish individual. Okay? Let me tell you what you do. You see this shirt? That's a Breeding Fire Department shirt. Okay, you take by staying in your home and you put people like me at risk because you didn't listen to the weatherman. Hurricanes are not like tornadoes. Tornadoes pop up out of nowhere. They're gone in 15 or 20 minutes, and the destruction is left behind with little to no warning. Hurricanes, you get a week's notice, at least a week's notice that it's coming. This thing is coming. It's not going to be stopped. It's coming, and it's going to flood and tear up places like New Orleans that's sitting in a fishbowl like this. It's going to tear it up. It's going to flood it. Don't be one of these individuals, well, I can just ride it out. No, honey, you can't. And I realize it's coming at a bad time for a lot of people that are on things like Social Security and veterans benefits and disability. I realize it's coming at a bad time because it's coming at the end of a month. Hurricanes never show up at a good time. There's never a good time to have a hurricane. There's never a good time. Right now, I'm from Kentucky, but I was born in Florida and raised in Georgia, right there on the Atlantic. So I know what I'm talking about. I have been one of these firefighters, one of these ambulance attendants, an EMT, a paramedic that has gone in to evacuate hospitals days in advance before these things arrive. I'm telling you, get out of there. Get out. When you see us leave, you need to go. When you see the military rolling out as fast as they can go, you need to go. When Uncle Sam says we ain't doing this, you need to get. Oh, well, we're going to have us a hurricane party. We're going to have that hurricane party. But when you're stuck on your roof because you can't go nowhere, don't yell and holler and scream and beg for somebody to come get you. You done had your warning. Get out now. And think about this. If you leave right now from the New Orleans area, the Mississippi and Alabama area, and you head over into Georgia, most of the motel rooms are already gone. If you drive north, right here in Kentucky, the Sleep Inn is already booked. It's already full. They ain't got no place. We got the Best Western and a little flea bag hotel, a motel there, one of the little no-tail motels there in town. They already booked. So you got to go further than where I live at to find a room. You need to be getting out now. You need to be getting out now. Staying there is retarded. I know that's not politically correct, but I don't care. Neither am I. God has given you plenty of warning to get out of the way, just like he gives you plenty of warning to know that Jesus is coming back. He's given you plenty of warning to let you see this hurricane barreling down on you. You need to get out of there. Oh, don't come at me on Monday morning, Brother Cecil, we need to pray for them what's stranded down. No, they got plenty of warning to get out. It's a cold, hard fact. I'm done dealing with ignorance. Get out now. Well, Brother Cecil, I just can't. I can't get out. I ain't got no money. They providing buses free of charge for people to get out of harm's way. Ain't no excuse. There's zero excuse. Well, I'll be leaving everything I got. Everything you got's going to be underwater where you standing there looking at it or whether it ain't. Get out of there. Get out, get out, get out of there. I can't say it enough. Get out of there. Protect your family. Protect your life. Protect your animals. And get out now while the getting's still good. If you ain't got no cash on hand, go over there to your bank account and get some. Even if you got to use your overdraft protection, get some and get away from there. Your life is worth more than $36 they're going to charge you at the bank for using your overdraft protection. Get out of there. Get out of there. If I had a place here where I could set up, I'd set up and take people here, but I don't have anything but an open field. And well, the mosquitoes and the coyotes, the wolves and the bears attend to you that way. That wouldn't help you none. I love you guys. Each and everybody that watches this video, I love you. I pray for you. I don't want to see you hurt. I don't want to see you die over some materialistic things that your insurance or a dollar store could replace. Get out of there. If you need to take your family photos, get your family photos, your family Bible, your important papers, and get out of there. That house, if it's going to stand, will still be standing when you get back. And if it ain't going to stand and it's going to fall, you won't be in it when it does. It's just good sense. Guys, I didn't come on here to preach. I didn't. I come on here to tell people, get away from this hurricane. We're expecting in Kentucky, they're expecting us to get tropical force winds. That means I might not be here on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, depending on when they get the power back on. You understand that? That's in Kentucky. They're looking for between a class 3 and a class 4. That's worse than Katrina. You better get out now. Ida ain't playing. Ida's that old black woman that plays grit ball with her daughter's husband after he smacks her about a bit. And if you don't know what grit ball is, go look it up. You got to swoop and swat. I'm telling you, this is going to be bad. And it's not the worst one we're going to have this year. It is by far not anywhere near close to the worst one we're going to have this year. Please listen to me and get out of there. Peyton, you know they're already calling for anywhere between a half and a whole inch of rain per 30 minutes in our area. Per 30 minutes. So, I'm telling you, this thing is nasty. I used to live there in Bradenton, Sarasota. That's where I met my wife at, Diego. We was there for Charlie, Ivan, Francis. Oh, yeah, we was there for them. The one year they come, all 4 of them come through at one time. This is a dangerous storm. That piece of plywood you put up over your picture window ain't magic. And it ain't waterproof. And it ain't crush proof. Get out now. I can't. Folks, I'm just a country preacher with a Bible. But Jesus said, them what build their house on the sand are a foolish man. For the storm shall rage against them, and the house shall fall. That's why you ought not to build along the beaches. That's why you ought not to build in a fish bowl. I don't know who thought it'd be a good idea to build a major city like New Orleans in a fish bowl. Well, we got levees that are around. And when the water's higher than the wall, what you think, Jesus just going to miracle it out of your way? Come on now, folks. Get out of there. Bourbon Street ain't worth it. Looking at the boobies and throwing out beads ain't worth it. Get out of there. Elsewise, the boobies you see better be flotation devices, and them beads you got better be magical so you could turn them into helicopter propellers and get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Please, heed my warning and get out of there. Well, Brother Cecil, what if we leave and just nothing happens? At least you were safe. I trust God. Let me tell y'all a little story. Man was just like with the hurricane coming. Man was told, you need to get out of there. God will protect me. Storm hit. Water come up, and it was waist deep in his yard. And a man come riding by in a boat. He said, get in, I'll get you to safety. The man said, no, thank you. My God will protect me. Man's on the top of his roof. The water's done come all the way up, and he was able to swim up on his roof. And a helicopter lowered down a device for him to put around him. He said, take that, put it around you. We'll get you to safety. No, thank you. My God will save me. Man drowned and was standing in front of God. And he says, God, I thought you was going to save me. How could you have failed me that way? God said, I sent you a weather report. I sent you a boat, and I sent you a helicopter. It ain't my fault you didn't listen. God has sent you a weather report. He's now sending you an old country preacher that's telling you, get out of there. This is going to be bad. My God will protect me. He's trying to. He's trying to. You know, just like these people that get appendicitis. Oh, I'm not having surgery. God will protect me. God will heal me. And they die of a massive infection and sepsis because they won't agree to surgery. It's against their religious principles. They die. God trained a surgeon to save your life. He gave that surgeon the knowledge to save your life. He gave you a hospital with the ability to take you in and to take that appendix out. He gave you a surgeon to heal you. You didn't listen and you died. It ain't God's fault. Okay. He's given you a week's worth of weather reports. He's given you an old country preacher. He give you the sense that it takes to pour pee out of a boot whilst you reading the directions on the hill. Get out of there. Get out of there. Guys, I love you, not nearly as much as God, but there ain't nothing else I can say other than get out of there. Yes, the hurricane will be tropical storm by the time it gets to Tennessee, but yeah, it's coming. Jesus is Lord. It is coming. Yes, I know we can walk out and speak to the winds and command them to be still. But sometimes God's got other plans. I love you, not nearly as much as God. Y'all stay safe. And if you live in that area after this is gone through, let me know you're okay. I love you. I'm praying for you. God keep you. God bless you. God shine his light on you and make his countenance be ever present in your mind. Bye now.